Hello friends, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. In this session, let's look at how to find out the domain and range of the given function, that is x square plus 3x plus 6 divided by x square minus 2x minus 4. So we can create our own problems. We don't need to look into the textbooks, because if you have any web page where you can look at the graph, you solve the problem, then you can easily look into the web page and you can see whether the solution is correct or not. So that way you can do lot of exploration. So let's try one of the problems which is found out something like that only, just looking at some arbitrary numbers and trying to find out the solution. So we have x square plus 3x plus 6 divided by x square minus 2x minus 4. We have to find out the domain and range. The first thing we'll look into is the domain of this particular function. We know that for the domain, denominator should not be equal to 0. So x square minus 2x minus 4 should not be equal to 0. Now let us see what are the roots of this particular x value which should not be equal to 0. So what is the value of x? Minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now what's our ABC values? A is 1, b is minus 2, c is minus 4. A is 1, b is minus 2, c is minus 4. Let's substitute. Minus of minus 2, 2 plus or minus b square. B square is 4 minus 4 into a is 1 into c is minus 4 divided by 2a, that's equal to 2. That's equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 4 plus 16 is 20. 2 plus or minus 20 by 2. Or can I say 2 plus or minus 2 root 5 divided by 2? Or can I say 1 plus or minus root 5? So the x values for which 1 plus or minus root 5, this denominator will become 0. So the range will be, so the domain values will be, domain is equal to all real numbers other than these two. All real numbers minus of 1 plus or minus root 5. When it is 1 plus root 5 or when it is 1 minus root 5, the denominator will become 0, then the function is not defined. Other than that, all the values are allowed for the domain. Now let's go to the range and find it out. Like how we did it in the earlier session, for the range, what we will do, we'll equate this to y. We do cross multiplication and try to get a quadratic equation in terms of x. So can I write down x square plus 3x plus 6 is equal to x square into y minus 2xy minus 4y. Now try to make it a quadratic equation by moving everything to one side. I will have x square into y minus 1 minus of x into, can I say 2y plus 3, because this 3x will become minus 3x. I can take x common, minus of x into 2y plus 3, then I will have minus 4y minus 6. So can I say minus 2 into 2y plus 3. This is the equation which is equal to 0. Now we know that domain takes all the real values. So to have real values, this discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0. What is our a value here? A is equal to y minus 1, b is equal to 2y plus 3, and c is equal to minus 2 into 2y plus 3. So let's substitute the values. B square minus 4ac, that is 2y plus 3 whole square, because minus whole square is plus only, minus of 4 into a, that is y minus 1, into c, that is 2 into 2y plus 3, and there is a negative in front, so it will become plus, should be greater than or equal to 0. We have to solve this now. So can I see that 2y plus 3 is common, so can I go ahead and write down 2y plus 3 common. 2y plus 3 if I take common, I will have 2y plus 3 plus 4 into 2, 8, 8 into y minus 1. This whole thing should be greater than or equal to 0. Let's simplify it. We'll have 2y plus 3 into 2y plus 3 plus 8 into y minus 1, that's nothing but 2y plus 8y, 10y plus 3 minus 8, that is 10y minus 5, should be greater than or equal to 0. Let's go to the next step. Now let's try to find out the values of y which will satisfy this particular equation. It will be minus infinity to infinity. 2y plus 3 equal to 0 will give me y equal to minus 3 by 2, and 10y minus 5 will give me y equal to 1 by 2. So let's put them down. So one is minus 3 by 2, another is 1 by 2. We have minus infinity and infinity, divided the whole real numbers into 3 parts. Now always, as usual, we check for where y equal to 0. If I put y equal to 0, I have 2y plus 3, that is nothing but 3, into minus 5, that is minus 15, greater than or equal to 0, which is wrong. So where we have 0, that section is wrong. Where we have 0, 0 is here somewhere in the middle. So this section is false. Obviously then this is true and this is true. So the range of this particular function will be minus infinity to minus 3 by 2, minus 3 by 2, union 1 by 2 to infinity. So when we put, so I think we can take 3 by 2 and 1 by 2 also, because when I put 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, I get 0, and again when I put 1 by 2, I get 0. So 0 is okay, greater than or equal to 0, that is what we are interested in. So the range will be minus infinity to minus 3 by 2, and then union 1 by 2 to infinity. Let us see whether that 3 by 2, 1 by 2 comes or not. Just give me a minute. So that's the range of this particular function. We have minus infinity to minus 3 by 2, minus 3 by 2 included, union 1 by 2 comma infinity. So other than this range of minus 3 by 2 to 1 by 2, remaining all values are allowed in the range of the function. So I'll catch you once again with another interesting example. These are the type of the problems where we can't switch over x to y. Instead of that, we form a quadratic equation, and we know that the value should be real values, so the discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0. The same problem can be solved by getting x in terms of y, which becomes a little bit difficult. Then you switch x and y, then you go to the domain and function, then again you will end up with the same logic, and the answer also will be the same only. So I'll catch you once again with another interesting example. Thanks for your time and support. Bye for now.